Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Anthony Edwards.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Highland in at point guard. And for Utah, Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Jaren Jackson out there with Walker Kessler. And it's MP in at small forward. And we have an inter-conference rivalry here tonight.
That's not very convenient.
Doris, bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
Here's Collier. MP outside. Pass to Collier. Utah moving the ball around. Jackson for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Here's Bailey. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Pulls up. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. MP looking around. Pass to Bailey. Rebounded by Highland.
Why didn't you drive that in,
And
bro?
so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Minnesota. Jackson outside. Back to MP. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Randall outside. Inside. McDaniels can't hit.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
MP outside. And here's Bailey for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
Bailey's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. McDaniels passes to Highland to the inside. Here's Gobert. Good D by Kessler.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
MP, the pass to Kessler. Jackson surveying the D. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. does have this in his bag. The big man can punish you from range.
Picked by Gobert. Now here's Highland, tightly guarded. Randall outside, fires for three. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Utah, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Randall against MP. Pass to Bailey. Jackson on the wing. Now MP. Jackson outside. Off target from three-point range.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
McDaniels, that's good.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
The drive by MP. The shot,
Where's the
no
foul?
good. Some solid defense from Edwards. Pass to Randall from 11 feet away. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Nope. That one's off.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And MP throws it down.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Randall. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Edwards looking for an opening. The three ball. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Jackson outside. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Bailey. No points yet. Down low. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I spoke to the Jazz head coach earlier. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Yay, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. For Utah, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Jackson. MP outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Collier. The three is up. They get the rebound. Kessler. And Gobert with a block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Anderson subbed in for Julius Randle. Here's Highland. Another shot. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
Edwards against MP. Second chance effort. In deep, Edwards drops it in. Edwards got 5 points. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's MP. 9 points in the game. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Highland looking for an opening. Lets it go. Utah grabs the miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. No
Savvy,
made
what's
baskets
going on?
yet.
Good to see you.
Jacks up a three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves trail. Up top, Anderson. Picked it out of midair. MP inside. Guarded by Edwards. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Low block shot. And that's off the glass and in. And now a three-point Utah lead.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Back to Edwards. Oh, great D that time from MP.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jackson's got 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Highland.
I'm sorry
Outside
to hear
Reed.
that. Hope you get better soon.
Score. Something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits. And Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
A different look here for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Markkanen comes in for Bailey. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Collier. And then for Minnesota, Randall, he's checked in for Anderson. Ingles comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dosunmu in for Highland. Chandler, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career, you can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And stolen by Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. DiVincenzo covering. Randall against Markkanen. Pass to Sensabaugh. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Reed with the rebound.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Randall deciding where to go with it. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. A different look here for Utah. MP's checked in for Filipowski. Bailey comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Collier in for Mikhailuk. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Collier. DiVincenzo covering. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Collier and Bailey man the backcourt.
Oh,
MP
yeah.
is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Randall. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Jazz leading by 6. To the paint. It's Markkanen in the paint.
Made a lot of story
Their
mode
offense
stuff
is really
to
humming right
2K
now, and
games
it's
the last
because
few
of the
years for
beautiful
some
ball
reason.
distribution.
Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Me
So 2 free
personally,
throws
I
for
don't
him
really
coming
care
up.
about all that. I just want to
It's
play
going to be on
basketball.
MP.
There is a
But
lack of fear DiVincenzo plays with. If the defense is there, he's going right at them.
And he makes both free throws. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Dosunmu. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
We know this about DiVincenzo, guys. He's not just a scorer. He loves to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Collier. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Now Markkanen fires the 3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And now just a 2-point Utah lead.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Bailey, the pass to Markkanen. There's a screen. 4-3. Again, Markkanen missing. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Dosunmu outside. Randall outside. Lets the 3 fly. Randall with another miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. From 11 feet away. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one. Timberwolves trail by 4. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Anderson. And it's Highland in for Dosunmu. Here's Collier. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Back to MP. Pass to Markkanen. Takes a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Markkanen's got 9.
Whatever the range is,
appreciate it.
Markkanen has it. He is
should be live for a while.
From 8 feet away, Edwards no good. Jazz leading by 5. Inside. And that one's good. Markkanen. He's got 11.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Brian, back to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Highland finds Edwards. Down low. Here's Randall. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Here's Collier to the inside. Kessler. Ooh. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Gobert. And here's Highland. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. MP left side. Here's Bailey. Markkanen from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Highland, the pass to Gobert. Outside, Highland. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous
like
from the three-point line.
2:30 in the morning here. I fell asleep for like 4 hours earlier, though, so I'm up now.
Pass to Markkanen.
Got up.
The fadeaway.
Steak.
Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Markkanen's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, the mechanics of Markkanen's shooting is just so pure. You feel like it's going down every time he shoots it.
Outside, DiVincenzo. For 3, Randall. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP outside. Pass to Bailey. Soft touch off the glass. Bailey's got his first points of the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside, Highland. Randall on the screen to stop the drought. And Highland good for 3.
Highland understands he's got to keep knocking these down. Given his position, boy, got to make shots.
Jaron Jackson, he's checked in for Markkanen. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid comes in for Randall. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for DiVincenzo. Down low, here's MP. The layup misses. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Inside, here's MP. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Now Highland. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Right side, Edwards. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in the game. And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Greg. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
Now here's MP. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist of the night. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. There's Jackson with the 3. He buries it from 3. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter. Edwards with it. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
To the middle. And stolen by Edwards. Outside McDaniels. This one for 3. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 3rd assist of the night. Utah leading by 5. Down low. Here's MP. The slam by MP.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Here's Edwards. 30 seconds left in the first half of this game. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's MP with a rebound. To the inside. Jackson gets the bucket. And now a 9-point Utah lead.
Thank you.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Utah with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Utah Jazz.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak. It just needed a capper.
Yeah, I really want to beat these guys. We lost a close game to them the game before. We played them back-to-back games.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what Kenny's is. Remember the Shack in the Box?
Shaq, it's at the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kenny. That was the most thoughtful
best
gift
you've ever received,
I, for one,
Sabby?
thought it was very nice.
Mine would have to be
Thank
my
you, Ernie.
PS5 for my birthday a few years ago.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Timberwolves trail by 9. On the court for Minnesota. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. Up top, Edwards. Clock at 6. Utah with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. On the wing, MP. Checked by Randall. And there's a 3-second violation.
Come on, dude.
Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. Anthony Edwards.
No questions. He has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
And there's a pick.
That's not good.
Three-pointer. Edwards on target.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Pass to MP. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Kessler passes to Jackson.
I like that.
Here's Bailey. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 18 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Edwards. Randall outside. The 3 is up.
No way.
Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. MP, the pass to Bailey. Jackson outside. To the paint. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Randall, good.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Jackson outside. Pass to MP. Here's Collier. Three-pointer. The putback.
Woo!
It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Jackson outside. Utah moving the ball around. And here's Bailey for 3. Sinks it from distance. Bailey's got his second back.
Solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. And Edwards hits him right back for a 3.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Pass to Bailey. Jackson for three. Another three for Utah.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Outside, Highland. Randall on the screen. And here's McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. He has 6. The Timberwolves need to get off the shot here. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Back to MP. Jackson, right side. Unloads. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
McDaniels from long range. Utah with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Collier. Randall against Jackson. MP outside. To the left wing. And here's Bailey for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Off the bounce into the jumper, Julius Randle makes it look easy.
Inside, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. For 3, Randall. It's hauled in by Collier. Utah leading by 5. Pass to MP. Here's Collier. Offensive rebound. Jackson can't get it to go.
In the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Highland, the pass to Edwards. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Bailey. Marketed from long range. And finished off by Kessler. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Randall, the pass to Gobert. Randall outside from the arc. He drops it from range. Randall's got 23.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Bailey. Screen by MP. Takes a 13-footer. Bailey's shot is off. Well, the Timberwolves shooting at 49% so far in the game. Edwards, a pass to Highland. Outside McDaniels. And the 3 off target.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's MP. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball.
No worries,
he
I
feels
appreciate
good
it.
right now.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Highland. Now here's Randall. Defended by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. On the wing, MP. McDaniels covering. MP outside. Now Markkanen. Guarded by Edwards. Jackson outside. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. And now a three-point Jazz lead.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense.
Come on,
Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. Going with an almost entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. MP comes in for Markkanen. Bailey's checked in for Sensabaugh. And it's Collier in for Mikhailuk. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Ingles. To the inside, Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Walker Kessler out there with Jackson. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now.
What is going on here?
Pass to Jackson. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy an absolute matchup nightmare.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert comes in for Reed, and it's Highland in for Dosunmu.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Jackson, the pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. There's the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. For 3, Randall. Rebounded by Bailey. Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Pass to MP to the paint. Here's Kessler. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
What I meant to do, but it worked.
MP's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Minnesota. It's a 1-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Edwards against MP. For 3, Randall. The rebound by the Jazz. MP's got rebound number 8 now. Jackson on the wing. Edwards against MP. And finished off by Kessler. And that's a double-double for him now.
The ability to have this kind of IQ this young by MP, his team has got to be thrilled.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. For 3, Randall. The shot won't fall. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. MP outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Randall. No good off the glass. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Randall outside. Down low. To stop the drought. And Gobert with the stuff. And he's now got the double-double.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the 4th. Back to Edwards to tie it up. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
MP outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Bailey. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jackson. The 3 is kept alive. Misses the baby hook. Minnesota shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started.
Yes.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Here's Collier to the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards to take the lead. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, MP. McDaniels covering. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Come on, Kessler.
A new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Edwards against MP. And a one-handed slam.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Oh, the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. MP against Edwards. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Minnesota shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Now Gobert. 8 feet out. Now Highland. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Edwards against MP. MP, a screen on McDaniels. It's money from deep.
Moments like this speak to Bailey's level of confidence. This rookie doesn't back down from the spotlight at all.
Outside McDaniels. Edwards! Misses the 3!
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Here's Bailey, guarded by Edwards. Tipped away.
Fuck.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bailey pulls it down. And that's an intentional foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And there's a lot of upside to Ace Bailey. He's already a gifted shot maker, but you also see signs of elite defensive potential. If he can level up on both ends, Ace will be special.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Edwards. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Highland. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
That's game. We win. Let's go.
And so it's Utah with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about while the game is happening. It's just reading the game and looking for my spots, places where I can make a positive impact, you know? Wherever that happens to be, but you always love to see a double-double. Feels good to fill up the stat sheet.
I'll bet. Congrats, MP.
Appreciate you.
Over to you, B.A.
Thank you, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
video games and like 100 TV channels. And
wait, I took a class in that college once. I really enjoyed it, except for the early Saturday mornings.
Sea fresh fruit. Just okay. Well, you know, say doubling and getting more chocolate cinnamon. You'll save
I'm hoping to find the cinnamon's wise.
Yeah. Well,
I'm used to just watching Hawks and Pelicans. Can the teal shoot threes?
still remember him. No idea.
So we got that thing set up, and now it's like, play me a song, and it plays it.
Wow, photos.
No, don't even get me started on those things. No, I'm serious. Those things are spying on you.
No,
People are always listening in on your conversations. Like right now, there could very well be someone listening to us talking about what we did last trip to Mexico.
You're being paranoid.
Really? Am I? Are you sure? People are very comfortable in dating other people's privacy these days.
Just the towel.
You're making me paranoid. You get the towel.
I think we should stop talking.
Oh, someone else will take care of it.
Fine. Sweet. I'll talk to you guys later. Good work, team.
Maybe.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Walker. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Shepard, and it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for Utah, Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Jackson is out there with MP. And it's Kessler in at the 5. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Here's Kessler. Clock at 4. Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Zubac. Siakam passes to Walker. Halliburton outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Siakam outside. To the middle. Here's Walker, and a dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Halliburton. Bailey with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Siakam finds Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Here's Haynes. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Halliburton outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by MP. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Collier missing. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Down low. Here's Zubac, and it's in off the backboard. Zubac has got his second bucket tonight.
This is where Zubac looks to score from. I mean, he's much more effective the closer he is to the basket.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Jazz. Stolen by Kessler. MP outside. Pass to Bailey. Back to MP. Utah needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Shepard. Siakam outside. Indiana moving it around. No coverage that time. Zubac has got 6.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Kessler. And here is MP. Here's Bailey. MP with it. He had 27 points last game. And MP throws it down.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And so MP will bring it up for Utah. Here's Collier. Here's Jackson. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Halliburton kicks to Zubac. Stolen by Kessler. And here's the fast break. Here's Bailey. Off target from three-point range. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Shepard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Now here's Jackson. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Bailey. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bailey's got 5 points so far.
That's something you'd like to see more out of Jackson, making plays for others.
Outside, Walker. Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. On the wing, MP. 6 points for him. Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. Here's Kessler. Zubac defending. Kessler passes to Bailey. Misses the 3. Indiana trailing here. Siakam outside. Halliburton on the wing. Takes it out to Siakam. Offline with his 3. Jazz have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. MP, no good. Indiana's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Siakam inside. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Utah. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Pass to Bailey. Now, here's MP. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9. Pacers trail by 5. And here's Halliburton. Zubac kicks to Halliburton. Back to Zubac.
Zubac is a legit 7-footer now, and he's got good physicality as well.
Foul, what?
He presents a lot of problems inside.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. The timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guys. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
The 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. And it's Haynes in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. A moment for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with Utah's head athletic trainer about his status. It sounded like the inability to rotate the arm is the product of a pulled bicep, something that would particularly affect the jump shot. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges. And they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Collier. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. MP. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
McConnell finds Halliburton, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Jazz. In Indiana with the change here, too. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Walker's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP outside. To the inside, Jackson. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Now, here's Siakam. 7 points in the game. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Trying to end the drought. And the rejection by Jackson. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Still scoreless.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's Bailey. 5 points in the game. And Kessler throws it down.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 16. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Now, here's MP. And the basket by Bailey.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
There's a screen by Toppin. To the paint. Pass to Shepard. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, here's MP. 13 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collier. Oh, good with the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Now Shepard, right now averaging about 5 points a game. And here's Halliburton. In the corner, it's Toppin. Over Jackson. Toppin can't get it to go.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And Bailey gets it to go on the assist by MP. And that's now 9 points for Ace Bailey. Halliburton passes to Shepard. There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter. Count that one from Toppin.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Jackson passes to Collier. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Collier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Collier, right now averaging about 5 points a game. And that one, good. Collier's got 5 points so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so here is Indiana, following the bucket by the Jazz. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac being very aggressive and taking what he wants. He is not held back at all on offense tonight.
Here's Collier. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. No good with the layup. And so it's the Utah Jazz riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Indiana Pacers.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for Indiana, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Shepard out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Walker in at the 3. Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Haynes. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 5 assists tonight. Inside. MP outside. Here's Collier. Back to MP. Walker with some nice D. Pacers trail by 12. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Jazz. Siakam looking around. Zubac a screen on Jackson. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Siakam against Jackson. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 18 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Walker and the dunk by Walker.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by Indiana. Clock at 6. MP passes to Bailey. Off target from outside. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. 15-point game. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And it's Halliburton missing. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Kessler. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Halliburton with the basket on the assist from Zubac. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Bailey. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Right wing. Shepard, the pass to Halliburton. And a wide open look for Walker. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
Pass to MP. Zubac against Kessler. Here's Bailey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bailey's got 14 points.
And how can you not love this rookie? Bailey coming right back with a three of his own.
Here's Siakam. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Bailey misses. Pacers trail by 17. Pass to Walker. Here's Halliburton. Screen by Zubac. Three-pointer, and the Pacers another three.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
MP outside. Here's Collier. He has 5. Jackson a screen on Halliburton. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Zubac. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Collier. Sinks that one from the post. Collier's got his 3rd basket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcast.
Yeah, dude, it's just really
timeline
early
may
in the
take
morning.
longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Haynes, and MP throws it down.
Thanks for asking.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Pacers trail by 21. Halliburton outside. From deep, Walker. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Said, yeah, I'm good, bro.
MP.
It's just really
Walker.
early in the morning. Appreciate you checking in.
On Halliburton to the middle. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 8.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now here's Walker. 12 points for him. MP outside. Pass to Collier.
Appreciate it, dude.
Outside Jackson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And that is why Triple J is a stretch 5. He doesn't clog the lane. Jaren really helps to space the floor.
Now here is Halliburton. He's got 8. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson. Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
Bailey with the ball. Neesmith covering. Markkanen can't get it to go. Halliburton for 3. Good defense by MP.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Bailey with the ball. 14 points for him. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Pacers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Brown finds Halliburton. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Haynes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
The Jazz have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
and they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And the Jazz making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Now, here's McConnell. Their scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Nembhard with it. He's guarded by Markkanen. Takes it inside. Toppin, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Utah's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. MP dishes to Markkanen. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Up top, Nembhard. He's guarded by Markkanen. Toppin passes to McConnell. Now, here's Toppin. Pass to Nembhard. Hands it from downtown. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. MP deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Markkanen. Neesmith covering. There's Jackson with the 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a very skilled three-point shooter. You can't give him room, especially from the corner.
Pass to Neesmith. And the rejection by Jackson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sensabaugh. Nurkic in the post. Neesmith covering. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Nembhard. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Nembhard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Utah calls timeout. MP getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Jazz making a change here. MP's checked in. Zubats is checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Neesmith. And a switcher also for Utah. Mikhailuk is checked in. Utah with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. MP against Nembhard. MP kicks to Markkanen. Back to MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Lauri Markkanen is out there with Nurkic. Then it's MP. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's McConnell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Haynes. Softly drops in the floater. MP's got 29 in the game.
Love the way MP goes for the floater here. I mean, that's a good decision on his part.
Nembhard finds Zubats. Screen by Zubats. And it's Halliburton missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Markkanen, good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now, here's Siakam. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Markkanen. Siakam misses. Utah with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. MP outside. Pass to Markkanen. The tray. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Halliburton for 3. Utah with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by McConnell. Mikhailuk passes to Markkanen. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. To the paint. Markkanen against Zubac. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Mikhailuk passes to Markkanen. Sinks the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 20 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Halliburton. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. The drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Pass to Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Mikhailuk. MP outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shoots the 3. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's Nembhard on the wing. Zubac, a screen on MP. Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, when you defend the Nembhard pick and roll, you're kind of expecting him to make the pass. That was a pretty clever move by him to keep it himself.
Here's Mikhailuk. Markkanen passes to Mikhailuk. Up top, Markkanen. Covered by Siakam. Here's MP. Nembhard grabs the board. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And the basket is good.
You know, even when you get physical with Siakam, he can still overpower you because he's versatile and he doesn't mind the contact. He's a difficult cover.
Mikhailuk passes to Markkanen. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And Utah has possession following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Here's MP. And that time, also a missed shot. For Indiana, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Pass to Zubac. Halliburton outside. Zubac with the screen for Halliburton. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
Oh! Oh, man! MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. Then for the Pacers, Jarris Walker comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And Shepard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pass to Siakam. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Zubats.
A willing passer. Siakam can be a cog in this offense. He's not a guy who just swallows up the basketball. He's willing to share it.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Nurkic kicks to MP. Pass to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam outside. Basket good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
MP dishes to Markkanen. Floats it up for MP. Halliburton with the steal. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
A great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you top 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
These are the nights you live for, Dominic. Your shots are dropping. Your teammates are right there with you, fighting every step of the way. This is what you think every night's going to be like when you're a kid dreaming about making it to the league. So I make sure to appreciate every game when my reality matches my dream.
Great, MP. Thank you.
I appreciate you believing in me, Dominic.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.
Beat him by like 31.
We appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. So long, everyone.
Games are not in progress. They're already over. I watched them.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Jaren Jackson.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Wallace in at the point. And for Utah, Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Jaren Jackson out there with Walker Kessler. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Damn, that was close.
There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Bailey. Kessler up top, 5 to shoot. Here's Bailey, covered by Alexander Walker. Bailey's shot is off. Wallace outside. Here's Alexander Walker. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Bailey. 14 points his last outing. To the inside. Utah moving the ball around. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And another miss by Utah. Outside, Alexander Walker. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Drops in the three.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Here's Collier. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Bailey. Jackson for 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Now Okongwu. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Alexander Walker. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Talk about a fast start.
Okay.
4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Oklahoma City, they pulled themselves up to the 2nd place spot.
You know, right now for Utah, they're staying put in the middle of the road. Not world beaters, but not cellar dwellers either. I don't know what else to tell you. They've been just mediocre.
Now here's Jackson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort. Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, Ace Bailey's draft journey was highly scrutinized, and it wasn't just his height. But at the combine, he measured over 2 inches shorter than he'd been listed in college. Rather, his refusal to work out for any team surprised a lot of folks and executives around the league. But it didn't scare off the Jazz, who selected him 5th overall.
Not everyone can shoot like him. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Now here's Alexander Walker. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Here's Okongwu. 10-point lead. Here's Daniels. Kessler with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Jackson outside. Jackson the screen to get back on track.
Don't shoot that.
Collier, no good.
Come on, dude.
The Hawks lead by 10. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Inside, here's Okongwu. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
Here's Collier. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
The three.
Dude, stop shooting.
Okongwu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. Down low. The rebound by Jackson.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
MP outside. Here's Bailey. Kessler passes to Jackson. Fades back. It's good.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Kessler. Still without a bucket. Pass to Bailey. Now here's Jackson. 20 feet out. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Outside, Alexander Walker. Kessler against Okongwu. Pass to Wallace. And here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a three.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Collier. Here's Bailey, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. MP outside. His first shot coming late. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score.
Man, they're playing me
that
fucking
tells you
tight,
all you
dude.
need to know.
It's stolen by Okongwu. To the paint. Here's Daniels. And he lays it up and in.
Fuck.
Daniels has gotten his second bucket of the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just a great possession. MP scoring in the paint.
On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on a 17-6 run. To the middle. Here's Daniels. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Now here's MP, coming off a 34-point game against Indiana.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Wallace, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Back to Daniels. Picked up by Okongwu. It's stolen by MP. Here's Bailey, covered by Daniels. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Jackson. From outside the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Stolen by Kessler. Here's the break. MP with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Kessler. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bailey. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, and with those long strides, it doesn't take Bailey long at all to get up the floor.
Well, when you look at the upside for this young Hawks team, Tim, how good can they be?
I think they could be one of the surprises in the Eastern Conference. They've got an emerging star in Jalen Johnson, one of the best defensive players in the league in Dyson Daniels. And both of those guys, I think, haven't even come close to scratching the surface.
And both players, high-level work ethic, talent, and guys who want to get after it every day. Here's Collier, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble.
Deciding to change it up. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Markkanen, the pass to MP. Back to Markkanen. Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's MP in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Landale with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Utah grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. MP, the flush.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Now Wallace. Giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Nurkic. Defense right on him. Pass to Collier. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. And here's Daniels. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
MP against Daniels. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Here's Collier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 5. And here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Wallace. Here's Okongwu. Shoots over Collier. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Now here's Wallace. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Bailey. MP, the pass to Bailey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
Outside Rizachet. To the inside. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. The 3 from Rizachet. Utah with the rebound.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
MP scanning the floor. Kessler up top. Pass to Markkanen. Launches a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, B.A. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Wallace has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
MP outside. Pass to Bailey. It's Markkanen on the wing. Here's Bailey. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls it. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got rebound number 8 now. Daniels with it. Now guarded by MP. On the wing, Wallace. It's stolen by MP. Here's Collier. Watched by Wallace. MP gets it to go through contact.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Jackson, he's checked in for Utah. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Kuminga's checked in. Inside, here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Collier. Jackson outside. And here's MP from outside. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Okongwu.
Dude, come on.
By Okongwu.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Here's Bailey, covered by Alexander Walker. Pass to Collier. Daniels against MP. 6 to shoot. Jackson for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Jackson's got 9.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
To the inside, Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Bailey. There's the drive. For 3, Collier. Another 3 for Utah.
The good looks from Bailey. You'd like to see him dish it a little more at this level than he did in college.
The Hawks lead by 6. Wallace outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Jazz shooting 56% for the second quarter. MP outside. Pass to Collier. For 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds now.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Here's Bailey. MP outside. To the middle. Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. For 3, Collier buries it from 3. Now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Now here's Kuminga. And he lobs it up. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Kessler passes to Jackson. Here's Collier. Back to Jackson.
Why didn't he shoot that?
The rebound by Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Uses the glass on the layup. Alexander Walker's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Bailey gets it to go.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
You look at the Jazz, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second-half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Onyeka Okongwu.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Dyson Daniels. Kuminga is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Wallace in at the 1 spot. Alexander-Walker with the bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Bailey, the pass to Kessler. There's the double team with Alexander-Walker. MP outside.
Shoot it, dude.
Turn it over. Shot clock violation.
Dude, oh my God, it pulled up a fucking screen and it wouldn't let me get rid of it.
Atlanta's upcoming schedule.
Fuck.
On Sunday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Alexander-Walker with the bucket.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Brad.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
And it's Utah with the ball. Trailing by 8. Bailey, the pass to Jackson. Stolen by Daniels. Going all the way to the rack. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And usually Daniels is the one starting the break with a steal. But he can do the heavy lifting on the other side of the play, too.
Down low. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
The Hawks lead by 8. Wallace with it. He's got 5. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Alexander-Walker. Shoots over Bailey. Rebounded by Bailey.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Good on the bucket.
A potent weapon in Bailey's arsenal. The ability to look good shooting the jumper from just about anywhere.
Outside, Alexander-Walker. Fires it. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul. Jazz trail by 6. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to MP. Rebounded by the Hawks. Daniels has got his 5th rebound in this one. Wallace outside. Out to Kuminga. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock at 6. Left block shot on the way. Nice jump shot. Alexander Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Jackson outside. MP outside. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Wallace outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Wallace, and it's going to be a 3-second call. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at Utah, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle.
When I look at Utah, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu, a screen on MP. Here's Daniels. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility.
He's fucking killing me.
To find himself a shot.
Inside. Stolen by
Dude,
Daniels.
motherfucker.
Wallace outside. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Wallace. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
We're going to fucking lose this game. I can't score on this fucking
guys,
guy.
What do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Outside, Alexander Walker. To the inside, Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Pass to Kessler. Jackson on the wing. Here's Collier. And here's Bailey for 3. Can't hit that one. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
From behind the arc, Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander
I can't catch
Walker's
a fucking
got 10
break with
points
these
now,
guys.
just in this quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Wallace outside. And here's Kuminga for 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie.
Yeah, way to not guard him as soon as I get down there on someone else.
Work inside with that side.
MP outside. Pass to Bailey. Knocked loose. Shoots from the block. That shot off. Nice D from Alexander Walker. The Hawks lead by 13. Wallace, the pass to Kuminga. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Getting fucking killed.
Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Here's what Utah's going with right now.
Oh, motherfucker.
And Markkanen subbed in for Collier. And a change for the Hawks. Landale's checked in for Kongwu. And stolen by Markkanen. Pass to MP. The jump hook. Utah with another miss. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Wallace. And here's Kuminga for 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
MP outside. Pass to Nurkic. Jackson for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Alexander Walker. Oh, he hits that one. 8
yeah,
for 11
fucking
and remaining
right,
a thorn
dude.
in the D side.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Jackson on the wing. And here's Bailey for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Atlanta leading by 13. Outside Kuminga. Back to Wallace. Fires the 3. Drains the
Are you
triple.
fucking kidding me?
Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
MP, that one's good.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Daniels outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Kuminga. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, we fucking lost, dude.
And the Hawks
Fuck
lead
this
by
game.
17.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Back to MP. Utah moving the ball around. And MP throws it down.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. The Hawks lead by 15. Daniels the screen on Markkanen. Alexander Walker, the pass to Landale.
Since halftime,
you guys
they have been
fucking
efficient
suck.
and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Landale with a screen to the paint.
Yeah, leave him
Takes
wide
the
open
assist
again.
and lays it in.
Fuck,
Nice setup.
dude.
Landale's got 7.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no
Fuck
defense.
you.
That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Bailey. Watched by Wallace. MP outside. Jackson outside. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. 12 points for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just...
Yeah.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Don't want to see it.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that.
Are you serious? You're taking me out in the fourth quarter?
Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Jackson comes in for Filipowski. MP's checked in for Larry Markkinen. And Bailey subbed in for Mikhailu. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Kuminga comes in for Gay. Dyson Daniels, he's checked in for Risache. And it's Wallace in for Kispert. Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. MP is out there with Jackson. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Bailey, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's MP, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 22.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
And here's Bailey for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Wallace outside. Outside Kuminga. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. He's got it. His ninth make out of 15 tries.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Daniels against MP. That one falls. And that's now 20 points for Dyson Daniels.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Well, Tim, despite their youth, the Hawks have been able to remain pretty competitive.
Well, when you look at this lineup, you see a lot of length and versatility, and that's where this league is headed. So they are creating a roster for positionless basketball.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Wallace from deep. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP, the pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Launches it. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist from Collier. Collier's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now Wallace. To the wing on the left. 16 feet out. Kuminga's shot is off.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
The drive by MP. The rebound by Atlanta.
No foul.
Daniels has got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Collier. Utah moving the ball around. To the inside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Jackson with the dime. The guy is just so skilled.
And here's Alexander Walker down low. Here's Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Kessler finds MP. Pass to Jackson. And here's MP. Covered by Daniels. Here's MP. Here's Bailey. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Inside. Yet another assist.
Dude, motherfucker.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Yeah, we fucking lost. 10 points with 3 minutes left. It's over. Fuck
Jazz
this.
trail by 10. To the paint. It's
oh, motherfucker!
Here's Daniels. Shoots a three. Kessler with a rebound. MP. Oh, missed on the tray. Atlanta has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Kuminga outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. Oh, it doesn't go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 10-point game. Here's Bailey. Now Kessler. Oh, it drops in.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
A minute 50 left in the fourth. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's covered closely.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
Here's Bailey, covered by Alexander Walker. Jackson. He's off from 3. The Hawks lead by 8. Here's Daniels. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Kuminga. Jacks up a 3. Kessler with a rebound. Well, the Jazz shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth. Count it!
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Daniels. Stolen by MP. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Shoots it! Daniels against MP. Clock at 6. Now Kessler. Goes again. And count it! And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
Timeout called. The Jazz. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. MP. Oh, the long ball, no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped.
A disappointing loss for you and your team tonight, MP. What's your evaluation of your performance? You had some good moments, but not enough, ultimately.
Yo, these kind of games are worse than...
Ryan, back to you.
All right, Dominic, appreciate